My name is Janet, and today is day 28 of the 30-day beginning yoga challenge. 30 beginning yoga classes, 30 days in a row, and each class right around 30 minutes long. And day 28, wow, I feel great. And I hope you feel great too if you're on this journey with me. So let's get started. We're going to take a powerful practice today, beginning as we often do in child's pose. So you might need some props. I didn't really intend to, but you know your body best. And if you'd like a blanket for your knees or blocks for your hands, feel free to grab those props. Have some water nearby and come on down to your mat. Coming into child's pose, your knees open wide, your big toes come together to touch, and your hips press back onto your heels. Wiggle your booty back there, really settle in, and then stretch your arms forward and soften your forearms, and then your forehead down to the yoga mat. Close your eyes if you'd like, and begin to breathe slowly and deeply in and out of your nose. Smooth the breath out, hear a little whisper at the back of your throat. Keep the breath continuous as best you can throughout the practice. If at any point you find you're having a difficult time breathing, you're probably struggling in the practice, and it would be a good idea to come right back here to child's pose to recollect, to reconnect, and to really just settle. We'll spend just a few more breaths here as you settle in. Hopefully this feels really good, and if it doesn't feel great, then do something that feels better for you. With your next inhale, rise up to tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Draw the knees in a little bit, separate the feet slightly. Your wrists align directly beneath your shoulders, and your fingers are spread out nice and wide. As you breathe in through your nose, drop your belly, lift your gaze. This is cow pose. As you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, pressure back toward the ceiling, and find cat. Flow with your breath in ways that feel good in your body. Sometimes it feels good to change direction, like wagging your tail or making hip circles. Just feel really good in your body. What feels good to you? The nice thing about yoga is it really gets you connected to that. What feels good? What feels great? And keep working on that in your practice, and it'll help you find that in your life off the mat. If you're going left and right or cow and cat, whatever it is, find balance in both sides of your body and then come into a neutral tabletop position. Let's challenge ourselves here by walking the hands forward about the length of the palms, curl your toes under, and find high plank, the top of a push-up. As you come to high plank, your heels push back and your shoulders align over your wrists. Feel free to stay on the knees as needed. Tighten the abdominals, breathe in, and exhale to downward facing dog. So as you come into this first down dog, notice the distance between your hands and feet. It's quite a long downward facing dog. So if it's better for your body to walk your feet forward a few inches or the length of your foot, please feel free to do that. And take a few more breaths here, really settling in. Feel your heart press back toward your thighs and your heels. Maybe start to get closer to the mat. Feel free to invite in movement, bending one knee and then the other, pressing the straight leg heel to the mat. Good. Take a couple more breaths here, really feeling strong in your arms and flexible in your legs. And then lift your gaze to your hands and begin to slowly walk to forward fold. Let's make it a nice, easy ragdoll. Feet separated, hip distance or more. Hold opposite elbows. Sway gently side to side. Nice, easy release for the back here. Maybe your head nods yes and no. Just loosening up, hanging out. Keep the knees bent. Nice. And now let's take the fingertips to the mat. Bring your feet together. If that feels uncomfortable, keep the feet separated. Soften your knees and begin to roll up slowly. One vertebra at a time. Keep coming all the way up. Once your chin lifts off the chest, circle your arms over your head. Bring your palms to touch. And as you breathe out, slide your hands down to your heart space. Gaze softly down over your fingertips or close your eyes. In these days that we have shared, you understand you are more than your physical body. You're more than your thoughts, your emotions, your words. You're so much more. You have soul, and your soul has purpose. And we lead toward that purpose when we stay connected to what feels right for us. So take a moment to feel great or to acknowledge what makes you feel great. Hopefully your yoga practice. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, open your eyes, release your palms to your sides, and let's do some sun salutations. We'll add a little heart-opening back bend. Feels good. Inhale your arms, come high overhead to mountain. Your palms turn toward each other, and your shoulders are relaxed down. Breathe in to look up, and here we go. Let's exhale to a little back bend. If you feel it, go deeper. Spread your arms wider. Even bending your elbows like goalposts or cactus arms creates a little more expansion through the chest. A little more mood elevating, heart opening, backward bend. With your next inhale, come back up to mountain. Bring your palms to touch. And as you exhale, bow forward. Keep a bend in the knees if your back feels tight, or straighten the legs more if you're feeling pretty stretchy today. From forward fold, inhale to a halfway lift. Your fingers glide up the legs. Draw your shoulder blades together, creating flatness in your spine. And bring more weight toward the balls of your feet than the heels to get a little more stretch. Again, always okay to bend the knees. Take care. Breathe in. And as you exhale, plant your palms and step back to plank. We've been here before, so make some choices. You can push back to down dog like we did before. It's often good to come to the knees, be easier on the shoulders or off of the knees, on the knees or off the knees, your choice. Breathe in, shift forward as you exhale, lower all the way or halfway to the mat. Feel your elbows go right next to your body as you lower. Nice. Now breathe into a low cobra. In a low cobra, you lift your head up, heart up. Maybe for a moment, your hands lift up. If you feel really strong, you want to challenge yourself, press into the mat with your palms and lift all the way up into upward facing dog. If you're in upward facing dog, keep your kneecaps off the mat. Breathe in. Exhale to downward facing dog. We'll take 3 breaths together here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward and exhale to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, come all the way up. Let's flow with the breath. Exhale, backward bend. Inhale, rise to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Either push to down dog or lower to the knees, or from the tippy toes, shift forward, lower all the way or halfway to your mat. Inhale to low cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, deep breath in. Stay right there on your exhale. Inhale, look forward, and breathe out to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Let's do one more round. Sun salutation, A together. Exhale, backward bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step to high plank. On or off the knees, your choice. Breathe in, shift forward. And exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward and breathe out to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit deep, reach up. There you go. So as we settle into chair pose, feel the power building in your legs. Maybe sinking even deeper. Take care of yourself, feel strong, lift your toes up. Here we're shifting more weight toward the heels than the balls of the feet. Breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant your palms, step to plank pose, and cycle through your high to low plank. Breathe into up dog or cobra, and breathe out to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale your right leg high, then exhale, step it between your thumbs to low lunge. Help it along. Bringing the right knee over the right ankle, spin your back, left foot flat at the back of your mat. Your next inhale brings you up to warrior two. Lunge deep into the right knee, keep the back leg straight. Look over your right fingertips and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe in, breathe out. Really pull the belly in at the bottom of the exhale. You're breathing through your nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tilt to extended side angle. Make the choice. Right elbow, right thigh. Arms reach at 6 and 12 o'clock. Maybe the left arm over your head. I love that stretch through the left side of the body. Try it with me if you like. Breathe in. Stay for your exhale. Let's change. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand down your back thigh. Right arm to the sky. Lunge deep into the right knee. Reach up. Look up. Keep breathing. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog or flow through your high to low plank. Inhale lifts you to upward facing dog, and exhale brings you up and back to down dog. Second side, inhale your left leg high, exhale to low lunge. Align the left knee over the left ankle, or even walk the left foot further out. Spin the back foot flat and firm at the back of the mat, and inhale, rise to warrior two. Check your alignment, both arms stretching out at shoulder height. Your shoulders are relaxed, and your gaze is over your left fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tilt to extended side angle. Remember what you did with your arms and match it here on side two. If you join me, then reach your right arm now over your head at an angle. Feel the energy from your right hand all the way through the arm down the side of your body and to the right foot planted at the back of the mat. Breathe in. Stay as you breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, back hand down the back thigh. Your left arm reaches for the sky. Lunge deep into the left knee. Look up at the left hand. Keep breathing. Feel strong. Inhale. Exhale your hands back down. And step back, flowing through high to low plank or waiting in down dog. Do up dog or cobra, your back bend. And we meet in down dog. From downward facing dog, look forward, step through, have a seat. Grab some water, towel off. Good job, that's intense, good work. Feeling it, feeling strong, feeling great. All right, let's get right to some ab work, core work. Bring yourself down onto the mat with control, lie on your back. Once you're on your back, hug your knees into your chest, pull the knees in, pull the lower back under. Can you feel that extra little bit of stretching? Awesome. We're gonna layer up some crunches here. So place your feet on the mat right beneath your seat with your knees in the air like you would for bridge. From here, take your fingertips behind your head, elbows wide, chin lifts off the chest. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Keep your gaze lifted, elbows wide. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift up. Good, just like that, keep it going. You can open mouth exhale if you're feeling really warm, or continue to breathe in and out of your nose. Just a couple more. Good, one more time. Lay back down, keep your hands where they are, elbows wide, lift your knees into the air with your feet flexed, sort of like a tabletop. There you go. Breathe in, and as you exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower, and exhale, bring it up. Now, if this is too intense for you, you can back off and put your feet back down on the mat. Last three. Woo. Exhale as you lift. 2, 1. Lay your head back down. Lift your legs up, all the way up. Feet toward the ceiling. You look like the letter L. If this is too much, you can bend the knees or feet to the mat, or keep the legs lifted up. Soften the knees as needed. Breathe in, and as you exhale, crunch. Can you feel the increased intensity? Woo. Exhale, and as you lift, inhaling as you lower, trains the abdominals to pull in. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lay down, hug your knees into your chest. Awesome. Rock gently side to side. All right, let's get into some yogi bicycles. Keeping your knees tucked in tight, take your fingers behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Extend your left leg at an angle toward the end of your mat, lifted or hovering off the mat. Breathe in, and as you exhale, lift and twist to the right. Left elbow touches the right knee. Inhale, center, and then switch to the other side. Right leg extends, right elbow touches the left knee. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist to the right. Breathe in, center, and exhale, twist left. You got it. Keep it going. Working those twisty muscles called the oblique muscles in the waistline. Almost there. Just a couple more. Don't give up. We've got this. We're getting so strong. One more time, each side. To the right. And last one to the left. Awesome. Hug both knees in. Rock gently side to side. And let's change direction. Rock along your spine to a seated position. I usually rock 3 times, mostly because it feels like a little back rub. Once you make your way to seated, let's finish our core work with boat pose. You're sitting on the mat, feel your sits bones connected, fingers behind your kneecaps, roll your shoulders down and back, sit up nice and tall, lean back, and lift your feet up. If that hurts your back, leave your feet on the mat. If it feels good, release your palms. The fullest expression of boat today could be straightening your legs and holding your version for 3, 2, 1, lower to your back, nice full body stretch. Couple breaths here, just stretching out that strong abdomen. We got it. Let's hug our knees in, rock gently side to side, and then change direction. Rock 3 times along the length of your spine. On your third roll, cross your ankles and plant your palms and step back to down dog. Anybody want more work? If you want to really work it, move to plank, cycle through high to low plank, lift to upward facing dog, and we all meet in down dog. From downward facing dog, inhale your right leg high, and exhale, step your right foot between your thumbs. Taking a modified crescent lunge, lower the left knee, sweep the right hand high into a twist. Some of you might say, hey, I want more. If that's you, you can pick up the back knee, stay in the twist, breathe. One more inhale as you exhale, bring your right hand inside the right foot. If you've lifted the back left knee, lower it down, toe heel your right foot to the upper right corner of your yoga mat. And then begin to lower down to your forearms. Let your head hang heavy, just breathe. Nice to take a moment to rest and to stretch. All right, getting back to work, come back up onto the palms. Peel your back knee off the mat and step to high plank. Moving to side plank. Very strong posture, left hand at the center of the mat. Option to come to your left knee and kick the foot out, or challenge yourself to open up. Please be cautious if you've injured the shoulder. Please come to your knees instead. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and come back, flowing through high to low plank, or meeting in downward facing dog. If you're flowing, be sure to do your up dog or cobra, and we'll meet you in down dog. Second side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, sweep it through to low lunge, pulling the left foot forward. Keep your right hand on the mat and reach your left hand high into a twist. Lower into the back knee, if that's the way you did it on the first side, or keeping the back knee lifted for a bigger challenge. Look up to the left palm. Couple breaths here, really feeling good. Nice. Your next exhale brings the left hand inside of the left foot, and the left foot toe heels to the outer left corner of the mat. Come back to the back knee if you're not already there. And if there's room in your body to stretch deeper, come down to your forearms and just let your head hang heavy. Resting, breathing. All right, getting back to work. Come back up onto the palms. Peel your back knee off the mat and step to high plank for side plank pose. Right palm to the center of the mat. Option to come to the right knee. Please take care of yourself, or challenge yourself to stack your feet and lift your left hand. Lift your hips higher. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release back to down dog. We'll hang out here for a moment. Anybody who wants to do a little bit more than that, you're welcome to it. From downward facing dog, look to the top of the mat. Walk to forward fold, and then bring your feet to the outer edges of your yoga mat. Turn your toes out, heels in, and lower your hips. If this doesn't work, come to your seat and work on bound angle to open the hips. Bring your hands to prayer position in front of your heart. Use your elbows to push the knees open and grow nice and tall through the spine. So, option to stay right here, just work the stretch. Or if you're feeling it today, let's get into crow pose. You know you could use blocks. We practice many times with blocks, so practice with blocks if you like. Or place your palms down, lift your booty high, bring your feet closer together all the way to touch. Bend your elbows back toward your knees, bend your knees toward your triceps, lift your gaze so you don't do a somersault, and begin to shift the center of gravity forward. Pull your belly up nice and tight and lift your feet off the mat one at a time. If you're feeling it today, both feet can lift off the mat. Decide what's best for you, hold as long as you can, and then come back to resting in child's pose. Child's pose, knees wide, big toes touching, hips onto the heels, stretch your arms forward, soften your forehead and your forearms to the mat. We're about halfway through our practice here, just checking in with the body. Check in with your breathing, noticing how you're feeling. If your breath feels short or choppy and uneven, just smooth it out. Breathe in and out of your nose. And when the breath feels smoothed out nicely, make your way back up to tabletop. And meet me in downward facing dog. Toes curl under, hips high. Here we go, downward facing dog. Good. Feels good. Notice the difference. Are your heels getting a little closer to the mat back there? Do your arms feel a little trembly or stronger? I hope so. Breathe in and look to the top of the mat and step to forward fold. Bring your feet together and round all the way upright to standing. Once upright, circle your arms high overhead and bring your palms to prayer position in front of your heart. Close your eyes. How do you feel? I hope you feel great. Think about something that makes you feel great. Maybe it's someone you like to spend time with. It is up to you to decide how to make your life great. What steps need to happen, what energy you draw to you, and what you turn away from and let go of. Open your eyes. Let's move into tree pose and grow more of what makes life great. Shift onto your left foot, turn your right foot out, and bring it into place, above or below the knee, your choice. Once you've found that perfect place for the leg, maybe you're leaning on a piece of furniture, or maybe you let your arms reach high overhead, growing, reaching, just like a tree, reaching for the light, reaching for the goodness in life, a sense of purpose. Breathe in. Exhale your hands back to your heart. Inhale, and breathe out to lower your right foot to your yoga mat. Second side, shift to the right foot, turn your left foot out and slide it into place above or below the right knee. And then grow some branches, grow strong, feel stable, feel happy, reaching and stretching. Oops. And then start to bring your hands back to heart center and your left foot to your yoga mat. Let's take dancer's pose. Back bends always help to elevate our mood, make us feel better. So let's find mountain pose together, and then lower your right elbow to the right hip with your palm open. Shift to your left foot, kick your right foot into your seat, and grab the foot as best you can. From there, use the strength of your right leg. Push the right foot away from your seat, and when you can't push any further, start to reach forward. Keep your gaze lifted. Take a couple breaths here. Keep the left leg strong and straight. Gorgeous. And then release slowly, exiting the posture with as much grace as you got into it. Second side, left elbow to the left hip, shift onto your right foot, kick your left foot into your butt, and then grab the foot. Work the posture by pushing the left foot back. Push, push, push. When you can't push anymore, reach your right hand forward. Good. Keep your gaze lifted. Keep your heart open. A couple more breaths. Strong supporting right leg. And breathe in to release, coming all the way back. Let's flow. Inhale, mountain. Exhale to a backward bend. Inhale brings us back up to mountain. And breathe out to bow forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, plant your palms and step to high plank. Move through your high to low plank, or simply push back to down dog. If you're flowing, get there, down dog. Here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Back left heel is on the mat. And as you rise up, lunge into your front right knee. Hands to your hips. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Nice. Reach both arms high. Let's take exalted warrior. Celebrate the greatness, the goodness, how wonderful it feels to be alive today. Right hand to the back of the left leg. Lunge deep into the right knee. Look up and reach your left hand back as best you can. Exalted warrior. Heart opening, mood elevating. Beautiful posture. Good. Come back up to neutral warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Place your hands on the mat. Step back to down dog or flow through high to low plank. Meet me in downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Second side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale to low lunge. Plant the right heel down. Rising to warrior one, hands to the hips. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Lunging deep into the left knee. Reach both arms high overhead. Warrior one. Good. From warrior one, we'll make it a little back bend, exalted warrior, more mood elevating, feeling great as the left hand sweeps back to the right thigh. Lunge deep into the left knee, reach your right hand high, and maybe even reach behind you, adding a little more back bend to the posture. Beautiful. Hold out. One more full breath. Next inhale, both arms high, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to down dog. Or flow through high to low plank, breathing into up dog or cobra, and we meet in down dog. From downward facing dog, shift forward to high plank and lower to your tummy. Let's take a moment to rest the right temple on the mat, arms relaxed by your side. Woo, just let it go. Alrighty, let's work the back muscles. Just like we work the abs, we work the back equally strong, finding balance in the front and the back of our bodies. Palms by your chest, elbows in the air for cobra. Zip your legs together, toes pushing the mat, and your kneecaps lift. Inhale, lift your head up, your heart up. Lift your hands up. Squeeze your elbows toward each other back there. Really feeling yourself lifting just a little higher. And then lower all the way down, placing your left temple against the mat, and relaxing your arms by your side. Just breathe. All right, locust pose. Let's take a bind, open the heart more. Bring your chin to the mat. Reach your hands behind your back and interlace them. Now, if it bothers your shoulders, of course, you wouldn't have to do that. You can leave your arms out. Take care of your body. Breathe in to start to squeeze the arms together back there, straightening the arms, lifting your gaze like you did in cobra. Now add the legs. Woo! That's intense. Good. Lift and breathe and breathe. Open your heart. One more big breath in. Let it go as you breathe out. Right cheek on the mat, arms by your side. Letting go. Whew. Alrighty, are you ready? Really, really open it up. Finding ourselves in floor bow. Your chin is on the mat. Kick your feet into your seat and reach back and grab your feet. Hold on to your feet. Breathe in, kick your feet away from your seat. Lift your gaze, lift your heart. Keep breathing. One more big breath in, push, kick. Exhale, let it go. Resting now your left temple on the mat. And if your back is tender, bend your knees. Windshield wiper your feet side to side. Nice. Let's place our palms beneath our shoulders. Push into tabletop and come to standing on your knees. Doing another back bend here. Back bends always make us feel better. If you're feeling down and out, take a few extra back bends. Take time for yourself. Really open up your heart. Bring your hands to your lower back. Knees and feet are about hip distance apart. If you struggle with back bends, give it some time. They'll come in time. Or maybe curl your toes under. That helps to give you a little more feeling of solidity, and it's a little easier to grab your heels. So take care of yourself. Breathe in to lift up and breathe out to bend backward. And as you bend back, you may or may not want to reach for your heels. You know what's best for you. If you manage to find the heels, push your pelvis forward, drop your head back. Good. This is a brave posture. Stay with it. Come out mindfully, hands onto the lower back, rise up. Draw your knees and thighs together, feet together. Sit on your heels and you arrive in hero pose. And I want you to know I think you're heroic for showing up on your yoga mat 28 days in a row. That's awesome. Feeling great about that. Meet me in downward facing dog. This will be our last down dog today. We're just stretching it out here, noticing how it feels. And then look forward and step all the way through and have a seat on your yoga mat. Send your heels out in front of you. Pull the fleshy part of your tushy back behind you a little bit. Breathe in to reach up high and breathe out to bend forward. Let's experiment with the forward fold stretch, rounding forward first. Feel that through your back, feel that deep stretch. Of course, the backs of your legs are stretching too, and if you need to bend your knees, take care of yourself. Now let's work it a little different. Breathe in to lift up, and as best you can, keep your back flat and hinge forward. Feel the difference? Wow, that's intense for the legs. Both are correct. You get to choose what feels great to you. And then let's rise up to a seated position. Place your feet on the mat and lower slowly to your back. I have a couple of extra stretches for you today. I think you're gonna like them. Let's start with the feet close to the seat, knees in the air. Take your right leg, kick it high, and place your right ankle on your left thigh. Good. Now draw your left knee toward you and lay back down if you want to go deep. If it's too much, leave your left foot on the mat. Keep your right foot flexed and push your right knee away with the right elbow. Good. Nice little stretch here. Ooh, I hope you feel this in your right hip. Alrighty, place your left foot on the mat. Now keep your legs just like they are. Try this new little stretch. Keeping both feet flexed, you're going to take the right knee to the right and keep your right foot on the left thigh. And as you come down, you get a little extra stretch through the left hip. If you want to make it into a bit of a twist, turn your gaze to the left. Maybe the arms reach out like the letter T. Good. Let's bring it back up and change sides. So your right foot comes to the earth, the left leg reaches high, left ankle to the right thigh, and then thread the needle, lift your gaze, left hand between the legs, meets the right hand, the back of the right thigh. As you lay back down, keep your left foot flexed and maybe use your left elbow to push the left knee a little bit away from you. Enjoy the stretch. Nice stretch for the left hip. I hope you're feeling it there. Okay, that new little stretch. Place your right foot down on the mat beneath your seat. Let both knees fall to the left. The left ankle stays connected to the right thigh, and you feel that little added stretch through the right hip. Good. Maybe the arms come out like the letter T, and you turn your gaze now to the right. Kind of like it's a gentle version of a twist. Good. And then begin to unravel. Unraveling your legs, unraveling the twist. Bring both knees back into your heart space. Let's finish with happy baby because today is day 28 and we're feeling great. So reach between your legs and grab your feet. Draw your knees down towards your armpits, press your tail back to the mat and rock your body gently side to side. What feels good in your body here? Is it better for you to hold still or do you like to straighten one leg and then the other? Some people are so stretchy they straighten both legs. Do what feels good and then come back to center, hugging both knees in. Give yourself a little squeeze and then let it all go. Relax into Shavasana, relaxation posture. Close your eyes, relax your breath, relax your body. If your low back is tender, then maybe your feet stay on the mat with your knees touching. Decide how it feels good to you and just settle in to that great feeling. And as you continue to relax and soften onto your mat, I'd like to share a little inspiration. I'm an avid reader. I love books, and one of my favorite books is The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zukav. And what I love so much about this book is how much it inspires me to live my best life, to always move toward what feels great to me. Let me share with you his explanation of one way to achieve this. When the energy of the soul is recognized, acknowledged, and valued, it begins to infuse the life of the personality. When the personality comes fully to serve the energy of its soul, that is authentic empowerment. This is the goal of the evolutionary process in which we are involved and and the reason for our being. Every experience that you will have upon the earth encourages the alignment of your personality with your soul. Every circumstance and situation gives you the opportunity to choose this path, to allow your soul to shine through you, to bring into the physical world through you its unending and unfathomable reverence for and love of life. Begin to wake up your body by wiggling your fingers and toes, and maybe rock your head side to side. Draw your knees in, give yourself a hug and a whole lot of love. And then roll onto your favorite side, whichever feels good. Lie there for a breath or two until you feel ready to sit up. Once you come to seated, bring your hands to prayer position, Anjali Mudra, right in front of your heart. What makes you feel good? What brings out the great for your soul? Draw your hands up to the third eye, space between your eyebrows. What an honor, what a joy to share this yoga journey with you. I hope you feel great and you keep gravitating what makes your life amazing and wonderful. What feeds your soul? Do more of that. Namaste. Thank you all so much for participating. Day 28, feeling great. I will leave a link to this amazing book. Oprah Winfrey has it on her nightstand, so if she likes it, of course, we love it too, right? Please, if you haven't already, share Free Yoga Club with your friends. Subscribe, make comments. Let me know your favorite books. What feeds your soul? Let's share.